Yo guys, welcome back to another slop video. Today I'm going to be explaining to you the exact ending of Stranger Things. So, now you might be wondering, oh, Stranger Things is not out yet, how did it? Doesn't matter. I know the ending, doesn't matter. I'm going to be explaining the ending to you. So yeah, let's do it. And I'm not talking about the entire season, I'm talking about ending. Okay, that's what I'm going to be explaining to you today. So, yeah, also if you're watching this afterwards, you can tell me how wrong I am or how right I am, whatever, it doesn't matter. Also, this quality is so bad of this picture that I got. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so the ending is gonna be about Will and about 11, right? Obviously, because 11 has to end it, but Will is also a bigger part of this season, and Will's gonna do a lot more, so yeah, he's gonna be important when it comes to getting rid of Vecna. Now, here we go. Boom. They're gonna be fighting against Vecna, both of them at the same time. Yes, it's gonna be 11 and Will. Oh yeah, it's gonna be them two against Vecna. And let's see here. It's also gonna be a big thing about Nancy. Now, the reason why, I'm gonna explain that. So Nancy is gonna be seeing, boom, Vecna. Nancy is gonna go inside the mind of Vecna. Remember in season 4 when she got into the mind of Vecna and it was like Vecna was showing him her a bunch of stuff like, look at this, look at what this is gonna happen. Oh my goodness, oh my god. That's what's gonna happen. She's gonna go into the mind of Vecna. And then what's she gonna see? Uh-oh. Barb. Because Barb got absorbed by Vecna, right? Meaning then Barb should still be somewhere in his mind, right? He absorbed her, so that means she should still be there somewhere. So Nancy is gonna be like, oh my god, Barb, oh my god, I can't believe this. And then Barb's gonna be like, hey Nancy, yeah, I'm still here. Whatever, doesn't matter. But then, okay guys, before we continue, I need somebody to tell me what Vecna is smoking. I don't know what Vecna is smoking. Guys, Vecna can see the future, right? He can see the future. Ring, ring. Yet somehow, he always loses to 11. Guys, if I can see the future, then, like, doesn't he already know he lost? Or does 11 have some sort of ability to change the future? First of all, that's crazy. Seeing into the future is already crazy. Changing the future, even crazier. How does that even happen? Anyway, somehow it's doable. Somehow he can do that. Yeah, that's just crazy. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Alright, now we're gonna go to Barb. Because Barb, well, I've already said this, boom, it's inside the head of Vecna, right? Inside the head of Vecna. And Nancy is gonna see that. What is this? Nancy? Yes, gonna go inside the head of Vecna. I already explained this. Now we have Vecna here. What's this? Guys, I don't remember what this is. Right. Okay, here we go. Vecna is gonna die. Oh, whoa, oh my god, spoiler alert. Oh. Obviously, Vecna's gonna die. There's no other way. Vecna's gonna die, and then what? What happens then? Who dies? Boom. Vecna dies means Barb dies. Oh my goodness. Now what's gonna happen is this. Now you're gonna see somebody else? Boom. What? Oh, that... I gave him a little spin move. It's Steve, you guys see him? Look, it's Steve. It's Stevie. Oh my goodness, oh my god. Well, I kinda spoiled it with this, but Steve is gonna die. Why? Nancy has to make this big decision. What was that? Nancy had to make the big decision of saving Steve. Or she had to kill Vecna or whatever, or do something with Vecna. But she hesitates because she's Barb. Yeah. So that. And then Steve is gonna die. I think Steve is gonna die. And then this is the last page that I have. This is, I believe, everyone who is gonna be inside of Vecna's mind. I'll put myself here. There we go. Beautiful. This is everyone. Guys, I'm not included in this, but these are all the people who are gonna be inside of Vecna's mind in the new season. Obviously Barb, obviously Max because of the last season, right? Season 4. Eddie died in the Upside Down. I'm gonna assume that he got absorbed as well, like maybe after the events. But I think, okay, Billy's probably gonna be in there. Probably. He didn't really get absorbed, but he did get attacked by Vecna. He got taken over. His mind got taken over, and they kind of just went into his heart, right? And I think maybe he got like absorbed or something. Who knows? Who knows with that one? I'm not sure. But what I think is gonna happen is that Will has his form normally, right? Just Will, but he also has a form inside of Vecna's mind. I think that Will is both, if that makes sense. This is definitely gonna make more sense after you've watched the season, because obviously this is gonna be in it. Obviously. So Will is gonna be in both. I'm telling you right now, Will is gonna be in both, and I think that's everything I had, right? Yeah, that's everything I had. Okay, so how do I do this? What do I do? This maybe? Right. So anyway, yeah, I think it's gonna be this. The Nancy sees Barb. Wow, that's gonna be some big thing. And then yeah, this is also important that these are gonna be inside of Vecna's mind. I think that's pretty important. Other than that, I do think Steve is gonna die, and that 11 is somehow gonna change the future again. How that happens, I don't fully understand, but it probably will happen. So yeah, that is the ending of season 5. I hope you guys enjoyed this TED Talk. I'm not gonna make it too long. It's only 5 minutes. It's fine. That's pretty good, honestly. It's pretty good. Let me know how wrong I was or how right I was. I think this is pretty, you know, this is probably right. I don't know though. I don't know. Steve might not die. Steve might not die. And I hope they don't bring back everyone that was in Vecna's mind. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Also, every number will be inside Vecna's mind, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. Every number is going to be inside of Vecna's mind. I think it went up to 13, I believe. And 8, obviously not going to be in there. Yeah, 8 is not going to be in there. Unless Kali was an illusion. Wouldn't that be insane? If Kali wasn't... I just thought of this. What if Kali, number 8, was an illusion? Like, Kali was an illusion made by Vecna? Like, like, premeditated. Kali was an illusion made by Vecna? Because Kali kept saying to 11, no, please don't go back. Stay here, don't go back. Trying to convince 11 not to go back. What if that... Wait a minute. That's pretty smart, actually. That's pretty smart. Imagine that, though. Like, it almost worked. Okay, I'll leave that theory there. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe he's gonna reveal that big reveal. Oh, remember Kali? Kali was actually dead all this time, but it was an illusion that I made, and I tried to convince you to leave your friends so that they would die. Yeah, whatever. You get the point. That'd be pretty crazy. Anyway, that's probably about it. I hope Steve doesn't die. He might die though. It is what it is. And I think Will is gonna be inside the head. I think those are like the biggest things probably. And we're gonna hopefully see more about season 1. Hopefully more about season 1. Like more explaining stuff, if that makes sense. That's what I'd like to see. Anyway, we'll see. Thanks for watching this slop video. Yeah, it's probably the last slop video I make of Stranger Things before the season. Bye bye everybody.